I'm dumb, so I'm just gonna add like another dark video to the front of the serial one. I've been all over the place today, not like going anywhere, but just scattered with my brain right now. Gonna um yeah, gonna like cut my nails, do a couple things like that, take a shower, some things I need to do. Already hung out with the cats for a while, brushed them, did a litter, the food, made sure they were um, loved and feeling good today. Was trying to decide whether I should keep recording my psychiatrist appointment. Fairly certain that I'm just not going to do that. And I'll just describe like how they go instead. Yeah, that'll be fine. It's not exactly what I want to do, but it's similar enough to where I'm fine with that. Don't want to go against like any YouTube guidelines or any like medical stuff like that. Have an appointment tomorrow with a different specialist. Have an appointment with a stomach gastroenterologist on I think in January or February, I'm not sure. Made a couple calls, talked to my sister for a little bit. Gonna hang out in the morning, like tomorrow morning with her, get a few things done that we both want to do. She's gonna hang out with her mom. I am going to most likely go to the DMV tomorrow. Really don't want to, because I'll probably be there forever, but figure out what I need to do with that title stuff that I'll go into more detail later about. Gonna splice these things together. They're not gonna be good. It's not gonna flow well, but I don't care. It just has to do what I need it to do for now. Gotta keep it consistent. A few things I need to do today still before I take off and after I take off. And then, yeah, this device does not hold data very well. The storage just like rockets upward, and I'm like, how is it a 64 gigabyte device and without even doing anything, it's like 40 of it is taken up? That's just insane. That's insane to me, and it means that I cannot have multiple recordings on here at a time. So it's just gonna make it like more difficult to manage. I just heard something outside. Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's just gonna make it more difficult to manage. Like, I'm gonna have to make sure that I'm regularly. That's already part of the plan, right? So, you know what? It's actually not a bad thing. What I was gonna say is I'd have to make sure that I'm regularly posting the new stuff constantly and consistently, because I'm gonna have to use it to post stuff. But because like the phone just doesn't, like, when I hook it up to the computer, it won't move different things from it to my computer. Like, it does, but then it fails most of the time, and I have an inkling why that's happening. But it's like nothing that I can do. I'm pretty sure it just has to do with the fact that majority of the device is taken up by just whatever nonsense it is. and I've cleared like the entire thing, but it's okay. I'm not trying to just complain today. Just trying to share pretty much exactly why, like, if something doesn't go through on a day, it's not because I was being forgetful. It would be because, like, the device won't allow me to, or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready here, get going. Normally, if I was getting ready for the day, I would start that, and then I think what I'm gonna do over time is like add clips that flow a little bit better together throughout the day of vlogging, rather than just like sitting down for a while and talking until I'm done. I think that sitting down for a while is going to be the main part of the dish, of the YouTube videos. But then the other clips of things, like everything that I do throughout the day, will be the garnish and what brings the dish together for the YouTube video, making sense. Yeah, I think that's what I'll be doing. So that's fine. And I'll just be getting everything together, getting everything going, making strides. Okay, I just realized that I was in like a daze for a second there, because I started this video, I guess, on the back end of an extreme trichotillomania spike where I'm just like ripping my hair out, but I haven't ripped any of it out. I haven't done that in 25 days because I based it on, yeah, I haven't done it in 25 days, but I still like do the slight pulling here and there, and I don't realize that I'm doing it, and I just caught myself just now. That's why I just wasn't making any noise. And usually it'll go on for hours, but I am using this opportunity during the recording to just stopping it, even though my body is like really telling me compulsively and in an extreme way that I need to do it. Like an addiction, I need to get the feeling of the perfect pull, pluck, piece, whatever. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, there was something else that I was going to say, but I can't remember. Usually that's when it starts to happen too, is when I'm really trying to think about something, and of course that's what I was doing. I was trying to think about the thing that I wanted to say before I stopped, but yeah, whatever. I'll just this will just flow right into the cereal thing, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I look like a crazy person because I just woke up a little bit ago, but my beard is still stuck to my face. Gotta take a shower in a little bit. Eat some cereal. Woke up from a very vivid dream like I pretty much always have about there's usually like a few parts or a few different dreams, but I can't really remember one of them because I was just eating the cereal. I should have recorded like as soon as I woke up, but I couldn't get myself to do it. The more recent part of the dream was like a game. Oh yeah, and I'm just now realizing that I recorded in portrait mode yesterday, so that's annoying. Because I was supposed to be doing them all in landscape, horizontal. Hopefully it's not really an issue. And I look crazy. Alright, so yep, sometimes I wear a sleep cap because my head gets cold. Sometimes. What was I gonna say? Look like a crazy person. Gonna shower in a bit. Oh, yeah, the dream. It was like a word game, not a board game, but like something similar to charades, I guess. Someone was explaining to me how the game worked, and I didn't understand it because who knows what dreams are all about. Processes in the brain, chemical, like different things that happen when you're asleep, whatever. But so many of them make me consider, I don't think this like fully at all, but so many of them like make me consider, hey lightning, hey lightning. Okay. Lightning is hilarious. He's not destructive or like really bad or anything like that. He's actually, my cats are amazing. They're super similar to me. Super calm. They have their own, like, very much their own personalities and things they like to do and stuff. And something that Lightning likes to do is he wants me to be awake once he's awake, because they're both Thunder and Lightning are male cats, and they have like a really strong bond with each other because they're from the same litter that survived from the place that rescued them. And they also have a super strong bond with me too. So like Lightning wants me to be awake when he gets up because he sleeps when I'm asleep, just like Thunder lays right next to me. They're both like either right pressed up against my body or on top of my body. And yeah, he just knocked something down, even though he sometimes knocks things down to try to make me wake up. He just did it just now, probably because I'm being like a little bit sluggish. And I'm like half laying on this pillow on the chair, and he's right above me. So he's probably just like thinking that I'm gonna go to sleep, which is funny. Anyway, the dream, yeah, it was like there's so many things that make me think that it's like a different dimension or whatever, like a different timeline that could have played out because of how vivid and like the characters or people in the dreams are like extremely similar to people that I know, or they are the people that I know from like a different timeline or whatever. But anyway, they were teaching me, whoever they is, I don't know, this weird dream. I was being taught a game, word games like charades type thing, where it's like someone, I can't remember exactly how they were explaining it to me because I took too long to get up. I probably could have explained it right away if I just kept my eyes closed and started recording. But I'm gonna close my eyes right now and try to think. They were like, it was something like, "What's that?" And they'd point at like a hood, for example, because that's what they were using as an example. They were using a hood because I was wearing a hoodie, I guess. And they're like, "What's that?" And then I'm supposed, like, that's part of the game, right? They're asking me because it's the thing you do in the game that you're supposed to say, "Hey, what's that?" And then I'm supposed to say, using the hoodie as an example, "It can cover your head or uncover it." And you just say like a description, like a short description of whatever the thing can do. And then they try to guess the word. So it doesn't really make any sense, right? Because you're using your eyes, they're using their eyes when it's their turn. "Oh, what's that?" And then I say, "Oh yeah, you can cover your head with it." And they say, "It's a hood, it's a hat," whatever it is. And for some reason, like in the game, somebody wasn't understanding it, and I think that it was because like it's from a reality where like people must be aliens or something. I don't know, because if you're looking at the item describing what it is, typically you can say like, "Oh, this is what it's called," but it's as though like they just don't know what things are when they were describing it. I'm describing this terribly right now, the actual dream, so I'll stop. The dream before that, which is the one that I cannot really remember at all, was something having to do with hey, thunder. Something having to do with like a train. I can't remember how it started. A train or a car or something like that. Drove by and like it was like a broken piece of like the rear of the vehicle, whatever vehicle it was. Is a train a vehicle? I guess it is a vehicle on a track. And like some money came out of it, and the money looked all silly and weird. It wasn't like normal United States dollars or anything that I could recognize. Like yen or a pound or anything like that. So picked up that some of it was in like, wait, did I say what I said? Yeah, some money fell out of it, like cash stuff, some coins, but I think I just picked up some of the cash. Some of it was in like these bundles or bands or whatever. And I took it to like this reverse ATM. Like I know you can deposit money at your credit union or bank or whatever, but it was just like an ATM straight up that you could just put money into. Maybe that exists. I don't know. But it was like at a gas station or something. And I put it through there, and I don't remember what the type of money it was at all. What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there, weirdo? Don't remember the type of money, but when I like put it through and then like shuffled the money in, it was worth something like, I think it was 2 million. Cause that's what the green deposit number said on the account. And then I don't remember how it became a few days later, but it was a few days later, and some person that I'm supposed to know, but I don't remember, or I didn't recognize them. Someone was like, got an inquiry from like police or something in this dream, and because like the 2 million deposit thing, and then it was they were trying to say like it was stolen, which I guess it was, but it was just like all over the place where it fell out. And so yeah, it was gonna be like some like court case thing, and I woke up. But I remember having a discussion like why it was such a bad thing to do that, I guess. Interesting. Weird one. I think those were the only two that I can remember of the night. Goodness gracious, what are you doing over there? What are you doing over there? They're so funny. They're like running around a little bit. Normally, be laying with me, but not right now. I'm like half laying on this chair. Sent out 2 emails this morning. Like I woke up at a normal time and sent the emails, and then I guess I just went back to sleep. But did that. Do not have a response email yet. So I'll check that in a little bit. Gonna go outside, absorb some sunlight. It's something I like to do is just like my face and my hands and arms and stuff toward the sun and pretend like I have photosynthesis. Just absorb the sun as much as I can. And it's like a nice little routine thing. And over time, I'll try to just do the vlogging of everything like that. Everything that I do regularly. For now, just trying to be consistent. Then, I'm gonna call the doctor's office because I have a bill remaining balance, I guess, but I haven't gone in a while, so I don't know what I'm supposed to be paying. So I gotta call about that. I'll check it first, and then I'm gonna call about it. I'm gonna call some more workplaces. Hopefully to get an email back about one of those. Gotta remember to keep filming landscape horizontal. I'm so used to just holding my phone vertically portrait mode that it's just like more natural that way. But yeah, it needs to be horizontal. It just looks better and will probably function on YouTube better. I'm just doing like I think that what I want to do with the thumbnails is do the cats, do the cat pictures that I have. As I take so many pictures, I should use them for something. But they're not connected to this phone right now, so I need to. I need to. As though it's going on the list again. No, it's not. I'm going to be doing that. Just got to get through getting consistent with this stuff first. Then, yeah. I'll call these couple places. Really would like to do more of the floor of my car, but I'm not going to because it's super cold and I just don't have the energy to be able to like be strong enough to get those pieces off, even with the specific tool for it. Talk to my sister soon about, probably when she's done with work, about what we're gonna be doing for stocking for our mom. I had an idea like a few years ago, and my sister liked it, where we make a stocking for our mom because she has always made stockings for us, and she wasn't getting like stockings anymore because she wasn't obviously like she's a parent, and so we've been doing that for her for like 5 or 6 years now, and it's super nice and fun. Put some gifts in there, put some little funny things in there. Usually we'll do like one like decent thing of candy that she likes, but not like a ton. She doesn't want all the candy. Do like a little plant, little candle, a couple funny silly things, weird things, a gift or two if we could fit them in there, and then like something. There's like a lot to it because she would always stock and stack up the stockings for us, so that's what we do for her too. So it's fun. So we got to figure out what we're gonna do with that soon. There's more that I wanted to talk about, and I'll just keep hammering this home that these videos are just to keep. Okay, I'm back. Thunder and lightning are with me too. There's a little baby lightning. There's a little baby thunder. Me. 3 cats sitting around. Yeah. They're always on top of me, right next to me. Lightning had his paw on me just like a second ago on my shoulder. Thunder's just like super sprawled. Lightning's just sprawled up here. Nope. Thunder just kicked the phone. Sleepy little baby. Still look crazy. I don't remember what I was saying before. I'm gonna have to stitch these 2 pieces of videos together, but that'll be a good practice thing for me. The video stopped like in the middle of me talking because the storage was fully taken up. It was the Studio app stores like a bunch of local stuff. I tried to delete the videos on the phone. It didn't really help that much, and then I deleted them. I had to like delete and reinstall the Studio thing, but it's good. It's fine. Yeah. My children, my sweet. I don't think it can be picked up with this thing, but they're both purring like crazy. Just gonna record like 20 minutes or something of this. We'll see. I was talking about something about, can't remember, and then it automatically stopped. But I have space again, so all I have to do is just delete everything from the phone over time. Yeah, it'll be fine. Hopefully the Studio app won't give me trouble with the other devices. We'll see. Yeah, so all I did while I was gone for 10 minutes was cats jumped on me and climbed on me because I sat up for 2 seconds to read some stuff on what I should do, and yep, they took their spots and they're all good. Figured out what to do with that for the future so I don't let that interrupt anything. Nice yawn, Lightning. Nice long yawn, Lightning. Nice job, little baby. So yeah, I have no idea what I was gonna say. This, so I have to have like a little pen and paper to write down what to remember sometimes. Where are you going, Lightning? Oof. Where are you going? It'd be cool if I could flip this camera around on his phone while recording, but I can't. He's going to the sunbathe, looks like. Okay, he just keeps walking in front of me. He just wants to climb up on stuff, I guess. Thunder's watching him. Yeah, you're climbing, Lightning. I don't know if they recorded him. This is not even my place, it's my buddy's place. But two buddies' place, apartment place. Anyway, but they've been so ever so generous and lovely, allowing me to crash here and stuff. Okay, lightning's gonna stay up there for a little bit, I guess. Maybe because I'm talking so much. Who knows? What was I saying before the video just like died? I don't remember. I'll be including small bits of things over time where I'm like what I did, where I'm eating something. Used to only have cereal after exercising, but now I just have it whenever. Once I'm back to eating my normal food, which I'll do like a food haul thing, or I'll definitely eat it on video sometime, but I'll like describe what I take and describe what I eat and drink, and why down the line when I'm buying all of it again, when I have stable stuff going on again. Yeah, so I'll include like, here's an update on physique, here's an update on what I'm eating or what a book I'm reading or a game that I'm playing, like if I'm playing a Souls game or something, or if I'm like movies that I watched. A couple months ago, I haven't done it really this month that much, but for like 2 or 3 months straight, I would just watch, not every day, but every now and then I'd watch a movie that I already know that I like, just to watch it and experience it again, and I really like doing that. I think I enjoy watching movies that I know that I like and shows that I know that I like more than experiencing a new one. Like it kind of goes, like for music, I like to experience new music and experience the music that I already know I like a lot. I like doing both a lot. Books, I like to just experience new books a lot. But then when it comes to like movies, it's kind of like books, where it's kind of like music, where I like to experience new ones. But I also really like experience the ones that I've enjoyed before. And lightning's just crying at the door of my buddy's rooms, but they're not here. I think that he forgot that they're not here. Lightning, they're not here, dude. Come here. He's coming back. Look at this little baby coming back. Wow. Now Thunder's getting up. I don't know if it's just because I'm talking while they're around me or what it is, but it doesn't matter. You got a while before I'm giving you dry food, Lightning. I think he just wants to play. You two just want to play. Exhausted. No energy. I'm well rested, like always, when I take my stuff. But being rested is not the same as having energy. Different somehow. Check
this. Let me check that. Nope. No responses to things right now. I look like a crazy person, but let's brush these little guys. Okay. Yeah, I can tell you want to be brushed, dude. SpongeBob Christmas pajamas. Patrick socks. Or Lightning and Thunder just gonna step in front of it and put my Patrick socks on. My feet are cold for some reason. Okay. Come here. Come here. It's cool that, like, cats and dogs have been, like, in our lives, especially, like, horses and stuff, too, obviously, but there's a few different animals. But it's just so cool that we can just live side by side with these guys. They don't think we're gonna eat them, and we provide shelter and food. They provide comfort and support and, like, cool little guys that I can hang out with and talk with and take care of and get this little stuff out of your eyes. Hey, you're standing right there. So, of course, I take care of them super well. I gotta do their litter next. They had their wet food for today mixed in with water. Brush them every day, give them wet food every day, and then, like, partway through the day, like 12 hours later, they get a little bit of dry food too. I think Lightning eats most of the dry food, but I'll get that under control at some point too. I do watch them while they eat, like, at least the wet food most of the time. But I think that having, like, a bowl where they have to, like, do the little maze things to get the little pellets out. My cats are good at, like, eating no matter what. But yeah, I think that Lightning just grazes more than Thunder does. So, it makes sense to, make sure they're both getting things they need. Yeah. Hey, you don't need my shoelace right now. I'm brushing you. Yeah, I take care of them. I brush them every day. They're super fluffy, long hair, domestic medium hair. I'm pretty sure they're called domestic medium hair Mancoon. They're half domestic medium hair, half Mancoon. Is what the rescue was saying based on their litter. It did not survive or whatever. They survived it. Found in the dumpsters. They've been like one of the best things that I've had incorporated into my life. They seriously have done so much for me, that more than me giving them shelter, me giving them love, brushing their hair, cleaning their eyes and ears and stuff and whatever. They've given so much more, like, emotional support and stuff than that I've ever given them anything they need. It's awesome. Are you done being rushed? Yeah, I didn't think so. I did not think so. Brush them gently, brush them every day. It'd be nice if I would have started brushing their teeth early on. I did everything that I wanted to except for brush their teeth. So that's, like, the only thing that they don't like to do. They're fine with me holding them. They're fine with me moving them around, brushing them, taking them in the car, take them outside, anything. They're so calm, and they just, like, base themselves on me and everything, and it's awesome. It's just like, man, I should have started brushing their teeth early on. But I have, like, these dental chews and dental treats, because I don't give them treats, because it's kind of like fast food, I feel like. Don't give them like human food or treats. They get those dental things every other day or so, or like a couple times a week. But yeah, I have a little toothbrush for them, and I actually have my own soft bristle toothbrushes that I got from like the orthodontist back in the day. I don't have all of them anymore, but I have a couple of them, and I think those soft bristle ones would be fine, and they probably get used to brushing their teeth like that. Obviously with cat toothpaste, not human toothpaste. Lightning, do you want to be brushed still, or are you done? Thunder's gonna keep getting brushed. I try to brush Lightning more because I think like his coat just, he has some sort of like genetic trait or something that is, he just has so much more hair. I mean, they both have a ton of hair. But yeah, they're not like mega giant colossal cats like Mancoons. They're still a lot bigger than normal cats because they're half. But it's not like a, everybody always says they're huge. They're not under or overweight or anything. Just mean like their bodies, their bone structure and stuff is big, which it is. I wonder if they're just done being brushed because I'm talking out loud. Lightning's going to his little tube. What are you guys doing? Look at you. Yeah, it stinks that I can't just spin around the camera. But maybe there's an app that lets me do that. I don't know. Do you want to be brushed more? I don't know. I like to brush underneath your stomach. I don't want you to ever get like your hair knotted up or anything. That's why I gotta brush underneath there. I know you don't love it, but I'm being gentle. I like to brush your mane part, the mane, little lines made in the front, and then lower back stuff. Get Thunder's lines made over here. Yeah. You're done for right now. I mean, usually I brush them for a long time, but they're not. Go for it right now. That's okay. Look like a crazy person. It's so cool, like all this stuff that I will be able to describe in videos and stuff over time. How do I take care of my beard? How do I shave my head? And fingernails and toenail stuff. I mean, it sounds boring or gross probably to some people, but like taking care of yourself like that is like another just thing that's really calming and relaxing and nice for yourself to do. I gotta sell a bunch of this stuff that's behind the phone. Yeah. There's things holding me back from doing that right now. Gotta do these other couple things today. But it'd be nice to remember what I was talking about before the video cut out. Stocked up on wet and dry food and litter for them for now. And baking soda. I gotta get some stuff for myself soon. Yeah, once I feel like this is very consistent, I'll be adding other things to the routine. I'll probably add reading back to it first because I love reading. It can be very time consuming if I'm not paying attention to what time, like how much time I'm reading. But this phone that I got with this plan, there's no like, it's not like a phone lease like they have now where you can like lease your phone, pay for it over time. It was cheap to just get with this plan that I got. What was I gonna say? What was the point of that? Oh yeah, the phone has like an ink or like pencil look to it. It's like a Next Paper, it's called, and yeah, essentially like functions and makes it look like a book or like, yeah, Kindle type style. And my mom and I told her like a few months ago, like about 6 months ago or something like that, we both read 2 or 3 books and we would talk about them together. I think we read 3. And yeah, we talked about them together, which was fun. We both read really fast. Things got more hectic for me, so I want to get back into doing that. Either like renting them online or finding a PDF, or yeah, like renting them from the library online, or I can just go to the physical library, but typically they want you to have like a residence somewhere to be able to do that. I don't think the library over here is that good, but I actually don't remember. I haven't been to it in like forever. Maybe I've never been to it. I don't know. But yeah, so the next thing I'll probably add is the reading, and then maybe do some adjustments with the YouTube stuff as the next one after that. But I'll like get out my phone like I had it out today while I was eating the cereal. I'll get that out and like kind of go over some of the stuff in the lists, multiple lists and everything, and the screenshots and stuff like that, so then it can be slowly understood like what I'm doing. Because right now, like, there's gonna be nobody involved in these videos at all. Like, nobody's gonna know what the heck this is all about. But yeah, I'll have to think about what I want to name the older videos. So far, the previous one, the first one or whatever it was, I think, was just a non-linear video, is what I named it, because pretty much this vlogging stuff is linear, right? I'm not doing it in the past, like I'm doing it like day after day after day. So yeah, I think I'll just call them non-linear videos or non-linear recordings or non-linear test runs or something like that. And then when they end at a certain point, because I'm doing like video, non-linear, next video vlog, non-linear, next normal video log, blah blah blah. I'm lining them up like that for now. And then once they stop, it'll just be boom, 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 boom. And maybe every so often, maybe if I want to go back to doing one after another, I could do like something that's more long-term video type thing, like here's exercising routine, here's cooking a recipe, here's reading part of a book, or here is playing a game, or here is hanging out with the cats, or here is a conversation, whatever. So I don't know exactly how I want all this to be, but that's okay. Doesn't need to be figured out, it just has to be done. And I'll probably just wrap it up for today since it got cut off, and I'll figure it out to make sure it doesn't happen again tomorrow. So I will think I'll end it, and I'll see ya tomorrow. So I originally had a video, just a voice recording of one of my psychiatrist appointments to just show like how it goes for me, how my research and his knowledge kind of like coalesce into an idea or something that we want to try moving forward, test out for a little while, write down good and bad side effects, and just our discussion and how it works out to show people that it's not like a difficult thing to have a conversation and learn from like a specialist. And it is difficult in the way of testing different lifestyle things and medications, and just the time that it takes to be able to write everything down and think about everything, compare and contrast different all the different ways that these are helping or not helping, or what side effects are tolerable and which ones are not, or if things work with other things that are being implemented. I'm not explaining this very well, but in that video, or in that recording, I should say, it was explained very well, because it was just an insight into our conversation. And I would like to have that on here, and I would like it to be not witnessed, because they're not looking at anything, just listened to. But I don't think that it would go through with the guidelines, because it's not like the YouTube guidelines stuff. I don't think that you're allowed to do that, and I just don't want to even have any chances of like supposedly not supposed to be doing that type thing. So just erased it, essentially just talked about more strategies of different things to try, and I can go into detail about it in the future when I'm caught up with everything, like I've been talking about in all these videos, when all the different non-linear videos are caught up to. But yeah, it was just a good conversation. Tested out something different. This was one of the non-linear ones that I was attaching to the front of the serial one. So instead, this is going to be attached at the end of the serial one, and yeah, I mean, essentially it was just a good conversation between myself, the psychiatrist, what I've been talking about with specialists, what I've been talking about with my primary doctor, and comparing all of our different perspectives and their knowledge, and then just being like, okay, well, the insurance allows this, my insurance, specific insurance, because all insurance is different, like what they need in order to get things accepted. Insurance accepts this, it didn't accept that, let's try this one, it's similar. This one, you didn't have like bad side effects from that thing, so we're going to try this similar one. And then, okay, so that similar one, even though it was so similar, gave like worse side effects, so let's try this other thing. And just explaining like my notes that I write down each day about things that I experience, and going over all that. That's pretty much all that it is. So I'll get this one set up, and then I'll see you tomorrow.